the whole lesson will be over, and then we'll realize that we forgot to record it.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Need to
oopsies.
do that.
Like, my bad. Okay, so I've got everybody's names in here. I've got everybody's names under their portion. And it's got the list of possibles. And obviously, too, whatever we send in, he could reject it. So that's one thing we gotta think of, too. That we might send something he's like, that's... Well, I doubt he would say that, but you know what I mean.
We could do Skittles. That would be fun. I like Skittles.
I would not mind doing Skittles.
I'm just thinking, I mean, we don't have to have a big,
I guess we could all just do one bag, you know, and that'd probably be enough.
maybe one or two.
Because whatever you do, let's see, it would be, are we counting the difference in colors, like which ones has, like, more colors, or, you know what I mean, like, if they all have the same amount, or, like, which color is most predominant, or whatever.
Yeah. So we could do something like the hypothesis would be for each bag of Skittles you get the same amount of color of Skittle.
I'm just gonna
And then the null would
let's
be
just start
like,
writing this out, and then if it's not working out, then we'll change it. So,
okay.
our research question would be,
In every bag of Skittles you get the same amount of each color. I don't know.
So are there the same amount of Skittles?
Same amount of color?
Was that right? Are there the same amount of Skittles per color in every bag? Or would I say that differently? Are there the same amount, same color amounts? I don't know if I'm saying that totally weird or not.
Same amount of Skittles
Tell me if I'm saying
per bag. Yeah, that sounds decent.
Yeah. Are there the same amount of Skittles, of a Skittle, no, that's wrong, of Skittles, amount of Skittles per color in every bag? Or I could just say, are there equal? Are there the
Yeah.
equal? Because
are the distribution of colors equal in a bag of Skittles? Ha.
We're going with that.
Okay.
Of colors. Again, are the distribution of colors equal?
Uh-huh.
That's good.
In a bag of Skittles.
Alright, so then, what is the population we are studying? Skittles?
Skittles!
We're studying Skittles! Dude, people would laugh at that if you're like, yeah, for our homework, we're studying Skittles.
What?
They're like, oh, sounds like your homework's really hard.
Is that some kind of code? Yeah.
So, our null hypothesis would be that they are equal, right?
Right.
So, null, they're equal. Amount.
The alternative would be that there's not equal.
Did I just use the same thing as our research question? Or no? So because our null would be there are equal amount per color then. Or would I do the same? Should I do the distribution of colors is equal?
Yeah, probably the distribution of color is equal.
And I'll just cut this off. I'll just do this, but then cut off the
An equal
R.
distribution of colors.
There are distribution of colors in every bag. Okay, let me fix that. No, I did not. That one's already numbered. Okay, and then alternative would just be a unequal.
Wouldn't be systematic. Wouldn't be cluster. Sit. Okay. Textbook. Actually, I think I have my notes right here.
Okay. Which sampling method are we using? It would be systematic, wouldn't it? No, not systematic, because we're not using. We have to. What system or what sampling method are we using?
I'll go look.
At first I thought systematic, but no, it's almost like convenience sampling. Let me look at the different sampling things we have.
Design an experiment. Design a study. Design a study. Ah, I found them. Okay.
No, so that's what I'm trying to look up right now, but I'm not as fast.
Simple random sampling.
But it's not really random, though, only because it's... Well, I guess the bag that we're picking is random.
The bag is random, and everything in there will probably be random.
Yeah. That's probably right, then.
It's definitely not stratified. Stratified.
It's not cluster. I don't know, right now I'm thinking simple random sampling is the closest.
Either that or convenience.
Yeah. Those are the two I'm leaning to, because, yeah, it's not stratified.
Not stratified. It's not cluster. And it's definitely not systematic.
No, not for sure.
Then it's going to either be convenience or simple random sampling. And I think it should be simple random sampling.
Yeah, I feel good about that one.
Okay. Describe in specific detail how your group will conduct data using sample method stated in question.
I can explain that on my own or whatever, or you can just tell me what you
Okay.
think and I'll write it up.
How many bags each should we get? Should we get 2?
I think 2 bags each. We have to pick the same, like, ounce bags, you know what I mean?
Right. Just the ones that you see on the shelf.
Like, small
in the
ones,
checkout aisle.
like the teeny ones that you'd see, like, when you're checking out,
Uh-huh.
or the bigger ones.
Well, I don't want to get 2 big giant bags.
I don't either.
So the one that's not like the snack size, but the regular.
The medium size, okay. So, let me just take a couple notes here. So I'll do medium size, and then I'll type this up in my own order. This is fine. So medium size bags. 2 each. And we'll just dump them all out and count them.
Ooh, free online coupons.
Nice.
I'm not signing up for a coupon thing. Had me at free, lost me at sign up. Skittles bag original. Oh, and which Skittles do we want to do? Skittles original or Skittles smoothie or Skittles?
I think the original.
Okay, it is. Oh, come on. I had you. Yeah, I'm not doing a 5-pound bag.
It's probably like 6 ounces or something like that.
Let's see. Don't want to size. Here it is. No, I don't want fun size.
Just get us sizes. So I'll write that out, but I just kind of put our reason, like describing it. So we're all doing medium-sized bags, 2 each, the original. And we're just gonna dump them out and count them.
Yeah.
It says also, what sizes are you planning on?
They are 2.17 ounce.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Good enough.
2.17 ounce bags.
So we'll on.
So a total of 8.
Do you know how many Skittles it is approximately? Do you know?
It doesn't say.
Alright, that's fine. Why do you think the sampling method described in the question will give an accurate representation of your population? Because our population is Skittles. Oh, I already know what I can make up for that kind of. We'll fill in, because it's like we're all from different areas. We're all picking random bags of Skittles. You know, it's like pretty random.
Yeah. Well, yours and mine might be about the same, but then we also have California mixed in there as well. Different coasts. I will not collect data until my project has been approved.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, trust me, I don't think anybody's gonna start unless they're approved, because nobody wants to be disapproved, and then they already did all the work.
Right. So how is our research question stated?
It is, are the distribution of colors equal in every bag of Skittles?
Okay.
As soon as I'm done with this too, so here's what I'll do. I'll finish this up tonight, and then I'll email it to you guys.
That would be good.
If you have any corrections or anything, or if there's typos, or I spelled something wrong, or you don't like the way something's worded, just fix it and then let me know, or something, or just highlight what you changed or something, and then we'll just figure it out. And then only I read on here, only one of us needs to submit it. I just obviously need to put your guys' name on it and stuff. So I'll do that, and then obviously when it's the next thing, then only one person submits it, but I'll still send it to all of you guys, so you guys just have a copy of the done version.
That'd be good.
But I'll send it to you tonight, so you guys have 2 days to go over it, because it doesn't have to be submitted until Saturday. So
Okay.
if I don't hear anything from you guys, I'll just submit it like Saturday at like noon or something if I don't hear from you.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Right. Done at least. That's nice. I'll work on that a little more later. And I was a little better at this. Lesson 17 came a lot easier to me.
Yeah, it did for me too.
I still haven't watched the video for 16 because I just cannot figure out number 10.
10. Let me see.
How did you guys do
number
on
10 for
that?
16.
Hi.
Hi, sorry. I'm like ninjing your meeting here.
It's totally fine.
You're good.
We've just been talking about the project and stuff, so.
Yeah, that's what I didn't do the homework yet this week at all, so I don't want to like mooch off your answers or anything. I haven't had a chance to do it, but
You can totally do it and then just work on them later if you need or whatever. So it's fine.
Yeah. So number 10 was what is p-hat, right?
I'm trying to pull it up right now.
Okay, that was our group
P,
16.
number 10. Oh wait, that's the homework that I'm doing. Okay, lesson 10. Yeah, what was p-hat, and that was 10 on lesson 16.
Yeah, you were right when we were talking about it. It is the x divided by n.
So it's just 0.35 then?
Uh-huh.
But then, the other one I was trying to do was 13, and, well, what I was trying to do is recreate again, because 12 I got wrong until we were, like, doing it together, and then I got it right. And I'm still trying to figure out now how to get... I couldn't figure out how we got the z-score. Like, I did the whole thing, but every time it just kept coming out wrong. So I have to work on that one, so I'm going to watch the video to learn how to do that better. And then 13, I couldn't get 13 because I couldn't get 12 right, so I could not figure out a 13 either.
Uh-oh.
So, and I can't remember, I couldn't even remember what we decided it was. But it's saved in my thing, but I just didn't write a note of it anywhere other but saved in my thing. Anyway.
Definitely go through his videos and his notes, because in the notes from the instructor, he has attached an Excel, and that Excel, you just input the numbers and it will calculate everything for you.
Nice, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that probably tomorrow, because I need to, there was like a couple I was just struggling with, so.
You want to write
So, Julie, we decided that, so, for our, project or whatever, we're going to do, so I'm doing this first one, design the study, and then we all will collect the data next week.
okay.
And then Amanda's going to do describe the data, you're going to do make inference, and then Gary's going to do take action, and then I'll do the PowerPoint. But all we're going to do is that when we do the PowerPoint, everybody's going to create like a 2-slide thing for the portion that they did.
Okay.
And then send it to me, and then I'll combine it all.
Okay. So then we don't need to worry about like designing it or anything. Just kind of make it blank, and then you'll do the design for the whole thing.
Well, we already designed it or whatever. We already figured out what we're going to do. Are the distribution of colors equal in every bag of Skittles?
Okay, distribution of Skittles.
We already filled, so we already filled the whole thing out. I'll send you guys the copy. Oh, because I'm typing out the done one, and I'll email it to you guys tonight once I'm finished typing it up, and then just look it over. And if you see any typos or anything like that, then let me know before I submit it on Saturday. But only one of us has to submit each one, and so obviously I'll submit this one, and everyone will just be responsible for submitting their portion.
Okay.
And then obviously at the end we can send them to everybody just to see if, you know, anybody has any questions or whatever. But
Okay.
so all we're gonna do is I put in all the questions here so you can read it. But basically, we're all gonna go buy 2 bags of Skittles, like the medium-sized bag, so not like the little snack bag that has like 8 in them or whatever. The one that the bigger one, but not like the massive bag. Does that make sense? We were trying to find it. It's the 2.27 ounces one.
2.27.
Yeah.
So it's like the end of like what you would find like on the aisle of a grocery store or whatever.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So we're just gonna each
Yeah,
get
not the
2
fun
bags.
size or the snack size, but the regular.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and it's the. Are we just gonna do the original Skittles?
Yeah, we're just gonna do the originals, and then
Okay.
and then the personal size bag or whatever, and then we're just gonna dump them out and count them, and then we're all gonna collect the data next week,
Okay.
and then we all have to submit our own thing for collect the data.
Okay, so are we each just gonna do 1 bag?
We're each doing 2 bags.
Each 2 bags. Okay. Each 2 bags. Okay.
And then obviously we can't collect the data till next week because he has to approve this. Design the study is like up for approval, so he'll get it, read it, and tell us if we need to change it or anything. And then once he approves it, then we all collect the data. I'm just going to put it like in an Excel spreadsheet and then submit that, and then we all have to send our data to Amanda because she needs all of our data for when she does the next thing, is describe it or whatever.
Probably what I'll do is just put it in like an email to everybody so everyone has it, and then yeah.
Yeah, that would be great.
Totally fine.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's basically it. So I'll finish this up, like I said, type it out and send it tonight to you guys, and then just let me know if there's anything I need to fix. Just let me know before Saturday, and that's when I'll submit it. It's not till Saturday, so.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so that's it on that thing.
So how did you guys do on the test? Did you have to retake it, or did you do pretty good the first time?
I retook it.
Yeah, I did terrible the first time. The second time, the thing that I had the hardest time with was the calculations. Like, I think I missed almost every single one of them. Not quite every single one, but...
I didn't do really good on the calculations either, because I was I did okay on some, what's really funny is I did really good in the very beginning. I got almost all of them right, up until I think it was, 20, and then it was, 24, 25, 26, 27, it was,
Oh, yeah.
right in a row that I just, totally destroyed, and I have no idea. I was having a lot of trouble with SPSS, though, because it wasn't opening, some of the, whatever it was, radon question or whatever it was, I forget what it was, but I remember the data was, radon. I never got that one to open, so I just had to, submit something. I was like, oh, okay, great. Well, then when he gave the redo, I was like, oh, thank heaven. So I did much better on the redo, obviously, but, yeah, I did awful on the first one.
Yeah, I got a B on the redo, so I'm like, I'll take it. And he didn't, the first time, he's like, I'll give you half credit for your makeup answers. But the second time, he's like, he just took my second grade. So.
Well, it's because, too, nobody, I was looking at the class statistics, whatever, you can see, the class history or whatever everybody else has gotten on the test.
Right.
Nobody got over an 80% on the test.
Oh, jeez.
That's why he's like, wow, he's probably like, you guys all suck.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta give you guys all a redo.
One thing that I've noticed, though, in his videos, he makes a lot of mistakes.
He does.
I don't know if you've noticed that, and I am, always confused. I'm like, wait, what? So...
he'll make just light mistakes, and it's like, wait, no.
Yeah.
You wish you can interrupt the video. You're like, no, please stop.
Yeah.
I think he just does it to test you to see if they'll catch the mistakes.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Well, I actually have to get going, and I know you guys are talking about the homework, but since I didn't do it, I guess I don't really feel like I should be in on the meeting.
It's totally whatever is up for you. It's totally fine. Whatever you want to do if you
Well,
need to bounce.
my daughter has a project that's due tomorrow, and it's pretty huge. I gotta go help her with that. But I just wanted to get the information on the projects so that.
Yeah, no problem. But yeah, I'll just like I said, I'll just email it to you tonight. So just check it out or whatever, and just whenever you get back, it's totally fine, and we'll be good to go.
All right, perfect. Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, have a good night.
All right, you too.
Yeah.
Bye. Okay, so then starting on the group stuff.
Yeah. Have you read the lesson for lesson 17? Like you gone through and read it all?
I read most of it, but it was more of like a skim thing. I didn't like read the whole thing in depth.
Okay. There is an app, like an Excel app in there that they give you.
Okay.
Did you catch that?
No, I did not. Let me pull it up again.
You
then.
want that app. Badly.
Like you?
It's lesson 17. Let me go to it. Maybe.
You're like, I can never get there.
Okay. Unit 3.
Load.
17. Because this app, or it's not an app, it's an Excel. It's using Excel to perform these calculations. It's 2.3, so it's towards the top of the page, but it's the Categorical Data Analysis, SPSS XLS tool.
I'm going down right now to see if I can find it.
You can pull it up on your regular computer using Excel. And just like what Brother Doria did with his group making the Excels, this one is the entire thing, except for there's part of Doria's that you want. But
It's taking forever to load.
go get him. Go, go, go. Can you take that to Daddy? Can you go give this to Daddy? Can you go give this to Daddy? Go give it to Daddy. Go give it to Daddy. Go give it to Daddy. Go, go. Thank you.
You're like, if I just keep saying it again and again, you'll finally get it.
Well, then she gets it. Well, she's only 20 months, so it's not like, what?
She's like, I don't
okay.
need.
Were you able to find the tool?
Yeah, it's like still okay. There we go. It's finally loaded.
Okay.
So then you said it was down by 3 sample size calculations down there.
It's part 2.3 on lesson 17. It says using Excel to perform these calculations.
Categorical data analysis.
Yeah, you want that.
Oh baby.
It is a very, very helpful tool.
Excel spreadsheet. Come on. It's opening up as a picture. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
This tool, it helps you so you don't
it.
have to do the calculations for basically anything. You just put in the numbers and away you go.
It's awesome. I'm going to open it up right now, but it's taking a while, but it's so good to
I'm like,
know.
why couldn't they given this in our lesson 16 when I was going through it?
Yeah, you're like, couldn't I have had this before?
Uh-huh.
I would have highly appreciated it. Come on.
Yeah, it even gives you your p-value and your z-score and the confidence interval and the, the requirements for the testing and everything. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's really nice.
Seriously, you're like, that is amazing. Okay, so that's going on, whatever. All right. So, this now. Computer seriously misbehaving. Okay, so for listen. So 3 is just the plain P, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. And I knew
Okay.
that's what it was, and I meant to mark that as what it was, but I put P hat for some odd reason, and I'm like, oh joy. I had already submitted it, so I can't go back on it.
Oh, you're like, dang it! I hate it when, because sometimes obviously I don't know what I'm talking about. When I submit something that like I knew, I'm like, oh, I am so mad. I'm like, I knew that.
Well, see, I knew exactly which one it was, and I meant to put P, and so when I went back and I was like, what? I so did not put that. But I did, apparently. Oh well.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then 4 is true.
Uh-huh.
5 is false.
The requirements for conducting the hypothesis test.
Are satisfied.
That
Yeah.
would be true. Because that's where the this little tool that you just downloaded is very helpful in that portion. So, with a population size of 100.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, probably that. Probably that one. I think that one.
Okay.
I was like, I didn't see it. Are you guys eating dinner right now?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm almost done and then I'll be up. Alright, I'm still trying to. For some reason, this still won't open, but at least now I know. Like, oh, it's still downloading. I don't know why it's taking 100 years to download, but. Okay, so you said that one is true then, not false.
Mm-hmm. Because that's where you have to do the formulas and check the requirement tests and stuff. But if you use the Excel, the tool that you just downloaded,
Mm-hmm.
and you put in those little inputs, the X with the 0.10 and the N with the 100, it'll give you the hypothesis test to the right.
Okay. Okay, and then let's see. 6. 1. 0.734. Is that right?
0.750.
Should it be? Could we have like really close numbers, or no? Should it be right on?
Possibly.
I'll work on that one then and see, because I probably did it wrong. All right, and then let's see.
Well, with that, it would be let's see, the p hat is X divided by N. So it's a sample of 60. That would be your N.
And then 40.
And 45 would be your X. So it'd be, no, that's not even making sense right there. What?
Wait, so random sample of 60 people on trial. 45 of the defendants were found guilty. So then it'd be 45 divided by 60. Let me pull up my. I don't have my calculator on me. I have to just use my phone calculator. Yeah, you're right. It's 0.75. My gosh, it's taking out the whole time, but they finally just, the Excel spreadsheet's just downloaded.
Oh yeah, there's the p hat. I was looking at p-value. I help. Okay.
Alright, so yeah, no, you were totally right. So it was 0.50.
0.75, yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, I don't know why I just said 0.50. Okay, so then let's see, the confidence interval would be the 0.626.
No.
What the heck? Why am I? It's probably because my other one was wrong then. Because I did probably the 0.734 for the info.
Let's see. Do you have that Excel app open?
It's still downloading. This is how long it's
Oh,
taking.
it's still downloading. Dang. Because this is how I went and figured all of it out. Because if you do the 45 for the X and the 60 for the N, and you just put that in there.
Okay, so hold on, it's on now. So is it the
95%?
categorical or quantitative? So it just downloaded it, but it downloaded me 3 things. It downloaded categorical data analysis, quantitative descriptive statistics, and quantitative inference procedures.
Do the categorical data analysis.
Okay.
Then it should say like one sample Z test for proportion.
Test. So then X was the 45.
Right.
N was 60.
And you want it within 95%, so 0.95 for the confidence level.
And then the null.
You don't have to worry about the null or the type of
It
the
says
test.
70 in it, so should I just put it at 0?
No, you can leave it at 70. It doesn't matter at this point.
Okay, and then less than or?
It doesn't matter with those ones.
Okay.
When it's a confidence interval, those two right there don't even calculate into it.
Okay, so then,
So down at the bottom, it'll give you your z-score, your p-value, and your confidence interval.
Okay, I see it. Because what's the descriptive statistics one that it's giving me? That's probably for, that's for the other thing then. Okay, yeah, so then this is 0.640 then, and 0. Yeah, this thing's amazing.
Uh-huh.
If you change the sample size from 60 to 80, what do you expect to happen with the confidence interval? It decreases.
Yes.
Alright, perfect. Alright, now back to that. I'm like, I can't believe I tried to do these calculations without that.
I know.
Like, what the heck was I thinking? Okay, so...
Yeah, they should have given us that last week.
I
or
know.
the last lesson.
That would have been nice to have during the test.
It would have been so nice.
So nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Ha! He finally gave me the when I was going through the Brother Doria's video, he gives us the calculations to figure out what the smallest n can be. I was like,
good, because I'm still going off of my times 10. Because see, it works even 1.5. It's the met is or consolidated met is 20, and then the other one's 100.
Yeah, and that's what they are. But you also need to double check because it could be the other way. Where did it go? I just had it. There it is. So, because you know how you get the, when you do a check, that it has to be less than or equal to 10, or such and such has to be less than or equal to 10.
Mm-hmm.
You have to input that information. So it'd be n times p less than or equal to 10. Well, you want to figure out n, and your p is 1/2. So you do the 10 divided by 1/2, which is 20. That's half of the problem. And then you have to go to the other half of it, where it says the n times 1 minus p. is greater than or equal to 10.
Mm.
And then you have to put in your numbers for that. And then to figure out which number it is, because if you do that, you'll have, 20 for one, and you'll have a different number for the other. On where it's p is 1/2, you'll actually have 20 for the other one as well, but that's not always the case.
Oh, okay.
And then you have to put it back in the regular scheme of things in order to figure it out.
Got it.
Yeah, it's confusing. But
It so is.
and this is the part where you want to make sure you get Brother Doria's Excel that he has given you in the notes from the instructor, because it gives you his formula in the Excel. So all you have to do is put in what P is, and it will give you both of those answers.
Okay.
And then you can go from there and figure out which one it really is.
Nice.
Because, yeah, it's crazy.
Such a headache, but good.
Yeah.
Okay, and for 11, oh, we already did 11. No, we didn't.
No, we
10.
didn't.
So for 11,
So 9 is 20, 10 is 100.
yep, and then 11 is true,
Uh-huh.
and then 12 is 0.475.
Yep.
And then 13 is 2.282.
Negative 2.282.
Oh, thank you. That was a save. And then 14 is 0.011.
Mm-hmm.
And then reject.
Yep.
And then the first one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ta-da!
Hooray.
100%.
Need to go work more on this. I just need to go and work more, with that Excel sheet, and I'm going to go probably watch the video tonight.
Yeah.
Sometimes helps too, like, once I have, like, more understanding and stuff like that, I'll sometimes do them again, just because I'm like, okay, now that I have, like, the answers for certain ones that I, like, wasn't maybe completely sure on or whatever, I'm like, now I do it, and I know what I know when I'm not getting the right answer, so I'm like, okay,
Right.
I need to, like,
You know where you're starting to go wrong at, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, and it helps me to, like, pinpoint where the heck I'm going wrong or right.
Yeah. And, well, now that you have that Excel tool,
Oh, yeah.
man, things are going to be so much easier.
It's
Like, oh, this is X, this is N. Oh, thanks for all the answers right there.
You're like, this is basically cheating.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's so good. It's also just such a mess. When you get to that much stuff, you're like, oh my gosh, my brain's going to explode. It's just so much to keep track of.
It is. My notebook that I started at the beginning of the semester, it's already full. I have to get a second notebook in order to
I know, it's just so much information.
continue. I'm like, ooh.
You're like, oh, help me.
It's crazy. But yeah.
Alrighty, well, thank you, and I will get this put on and everything, and then I will get this thing finished tonight and sent out to you guys so you can review it or whatever. So.
Sounds good. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah, no problem. And just let me know if you need anything, or just anytime you message me on the Hangouts, it comes on my phone like a text message. So.
Awesome.
So that's like probably the like email works too great or whatever, but that's probably your fastest way. It's basically like a text message. So.
Okay.
If you ever need to or anything, so.
Sounds good.
All right. Have a good night.
You too.
Actually,
yeah. Tuesday.
Yeah, sounds
No,
good.
Monday. We're doing Mondays, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Mondays at 7.
Monday. I better write that down, or I'm gonna
I
forget.
know. I'm gonna. It just texts me if I'm not on at that point, because that probably means I forgot.
Where are you? It's Monday.
I know. I'm probably gonna forget, but we'll just see how we go. Hopefully, it works good for us. So.